Welcome everyone back to Draven's continuing adventures in the Iliac Bay. We left off last video getting the bracer for the agent of the Underking, who said that in exchange he'll give us information. I believe it was about Lysandus. And we stayed in the dungeon just a little longer to acquire extra equipment because I really believe Draven has some terrible equipment for level 9. Because as I stated last video, I had a character who I beat the game with many years ago, an Argonian, and at this level he had much better equipment. So I just stayed in the dungeon to look for extra equipment. So far, no luck, and I want to check just a few more rooms, and if nothing, I'll leave. I also came up with a little story that, you know, since we found like multiple knights fighting multiple vampires and rogues constantly in prison cells, that these knights were trying to contain the, you know, a case of vampire attacks within this castle, and that the rogues were infected with vampirism, especially since we saw a rogue kill another rogue. It's likely just a random generation, but, you know, you have to look at it from your character's point of view. It's a role-playing game. We know it's just a game, but, you know, again, look at it from your character's point of view. It's a world. And you can come up with those little stories by what's being put together in your face, intentional or not. And I just heard a clash of weapons. What's going on? Oh, it's a centaur fighting a knight. Let's just blast them with some fireballs. Silver warhammer, we don't need it. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you see what I mean? Elven's not gonna do us any justice right now. Let's eat some food. Knight just died. Right, it's just an empty room. I want to check a few more rooms, and if not, we'll get this quest started. Yeah, I want to increase. I don't want to use magic on him because I want to increase blunt weapon. I know it's not overwhelmingly necessary to have 2 weapon skills, but I broke his buckler. That's pretty cool. But I like to switch it up every once in a while. I don't constantly like using one weapon type. A mithril flail, 719, 721. It's okay, but I think we're gonna take it. Right? Yeah, let's take it. We can't. We're carrying too much. So I might have to drop something else. What though? Maybe the cloak. Maybe one of the camping equipment sets? I'm not sure. Well, the cloak, I'm pretty sure it doesn't weigh much. What can we drop? Can we get it now? No. The reason I want it is because I'm sure it will sell pretty well. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what we can drop. Maybe the axe. Or the Dwarven War Axe. Let's drop the Dwarven War Axe. There we go. Because it's probably worth more. Here we go. I'm assuming... Did the vampires spawn? Respawn? Because we cleared them out. I'm assuming everything respawns. Let's make a save here. Cast levitate. I'm hoping the vampires respawned. Yeah, they did. But it's locked. Alright, let's cast fireball. You know what? No, let's... We just killed one of the vampires from behind the door. That's utterly brilliant. And she's just making this very difficult. Oh, it's a rogue. And a knight just died, I'm assuming fighting one of the vampires. Can we use a spell here? No. I'm assuming breaking it open will be very difficult. I want to check what that ancient vampire has. The lock is... It might just be too much. Yeah, open doesn't really do anything. It's such a terrible spell. I feel like it's always failing on me. Maybe it's because my alteration's not the best. Maybe I have to train it. The same way we're going to train Blunt. I might pay for it. I like the blue tunic. Alright, so... It's an orc here. Alright, let's vanquish this orc and start packing it up. 13, Iron Claymore. What's 9? So this is actually a better helmet. Well, I guess we'll settle for that. Yeah, we'll definitely settle for that. Well, maybe we might be in luck. Maybe... one of these enemies will give us some loot. I'm kind of curious as to what enemies nearby. Here's another enemy. Come on, let's increase that blunt weapon. But yeah, I like to diversify my weapons. When I get around to playing Morrowind, probably after I beat this game, I will do the same. It's a warrior this time. Oh look, it's a gargoyle. I said this in the last video, but they really heavily look like the book versions of the Balrogs, at least the illustrations I've seen. Yeah, he's somewhat difficult. They speak Giantish? Can I hit him with this? I might have to retreat, yeah, I'm just gonna have to retreat. I think it's better to blast him because I'm missing every single attack with the warhammer. What enemies are nearby? Oh, I guess she counts, right? She might kill me, actually. This is not good. This is really not good. Do we have any potions? We have food, but that's not really gonna do much for us. We should have... Why can't we sleep? What's... Zombies? Oh, come on now. Yeah. I should have saw that coming. Well, we loaded. At least we have a save here. I think what I'm gonna do is just take what I can and get out before, you know, the monsters start overwhelming. Right, so... Do I have the 13 plus helmet? No. Did I get it from here? Where did it put me? Was it over here? Yeah, I don't know where that orc is. The one that I acquired the helmet from. Let's see, because I think he should have the helmet again, shouldn't he? I mean, it was a pretty decent upgrade. What was it, 16 or 13? I can't recall. Oh, okay, it was that room over there. Well, let's eliminate her first. I might want to let the vampire open the door. That way I could blast him with fireballs. And then get the helmet, because maybe the vampire has something good. But I didn't have enough magic to handle the situation before. Yeah, there we go. Because before I killed him right through the door. Well, he didn't have anything, just gold. The gargoyle died. Was it you? You're just... You're a badass, aren't you? Let's reacquire this gold. There we go. Yeah, let's just get all of this. You know, Draven is in dire need of gold anyway, right? Yeah, he is. Because knowing this game... There we go. We could be friends. We could be friends. Cooked fish. Let's... Can we eat it? Yeah. Great. I like this purple skirt. Did we lose that blue shirt? We lost the blue shirt. That was a beautiful blue shirt. Well, alright, let's get that helmet. I hope the orc has it, and then we are going to get out of this dungeon, because I don't want to spend another video here. And we have to talk to... Well, we acquired the blue shirt back. Who do we have to talk to? I believe... It is... Right, the Underking's agent. I don't know why I forgot that. I'm just so focused on the helmet. And then we have to go to Castle Sentinel. What can I drop, really? I guess I'll drop some meat. There we go. Yeah, 13. Alright, so let's cast Recall. I want to put away some of these weapons within the... Actually, let's put everything away into the wagon. Anything else? I guess... Nay? Yeah, let's leave. Do you wish to access your wagon? No. You douse the dungeon torch. The area looks inhabited. You pass a stack of firewood. Inhabited by who? Who can say? Alright, so let's go to a... Should we rest? No, let's just go to a port and go to Sentinel. We're gonna waste time resting when we could just... Alright, so let's go to Aldwall Rock. You refill your water, your teeth are chattering uncontrollably. Of course they are, because Draven can't stand the cold just for even a second. And of course they're playing one of the best OST in... wait, hold on. I hand over all your valuables. Don't try to play hero unless you want a knife through your throat. You're really messing with a knight. Not just a knight, but a wizard, mind you. He is picking the wrong battle here, and he deserves what just happened to him. There's a map. The Woodsley Cemetery. Okay, we might go there. Can we take what you're yeah, we'll take it and sell it. Yeah, Daggerfall just has brilliant OST. I love every song within Daggerfall. So after Daggerfall, I'm thinking Morrowind. I'm going to do all the Elder Scrolls games. I will do other role-playing games, but, you know, simultaneously, because why not? But, yeah, so I'm thinking Morrowind after this, after I beat this. Let's get some food, and then we're going to look for a merchant. I'm assuming there's a market square, correct? Yeah, it's right to the east. So let's go clear that out. Well, not clear it out, because then, you know, but, you know, see what they have for sale and what we can sell. Also, I think we're in need of repairs, right? Let's see our equipment. Worn, yeah. Is this worn? No, it's new. New, well, the armor is good. No, only some of the armor's good. Yeah, so we're gonna have to repair this stuff. See, let's see if he has anything good. Of course not, because why would he? The only good thing merchants are for in this game, the only thing they're good for, is overcharging you on your repairs and just being as cheap as possible. So we're going to sell everything but the claymore. We'll keep the claymore. 15,000. That's not what I'm gonna get. Yeah. Terribly, terribly cheap. Well, it's better than nothing. Can we sell the light flail? Let's sell the light flail. We're not gonna use it. The bracer, I should identify the bracer, right? I don't think it's... I mean... It's a quest item, but I was wondering, like, if we could use it in the meantime. But I should just probably turn it in, like ASAP. Alright, so... Yeah, let's make these repairs. Watch him, overcharge us. Yeah, take everything. This is gonna be pricey. 8,873 gold. Can we ever make a profit in this game? This is... It makes Draven want to resort to like low-level banditry, because good lord, Mara help him, because it's ridiculous. Let's put on the cloak. He doesn't make enough gold to be paying for such expensive repairs. There's an exploit in Daggerfall where you could teleport into the shops if you have Mark and Recall. Or if your lockpick is high enough, you could steal everything from the store and resell it to the same merchant. It's terrible, and that's not something Draven would do, even low on cash. Or low on septims, I should say, but it's tempting, considering how much we get ripped off. Let's put away some of the camping gear, and we'll equip the newer Khajiit suit. I think that's all we needed to do. I might buy a new cloak. Tired of looking at gray, maybe. Hopefully they have a nice red cloak. Of course not, because why would they? Well, look at that. They actually did this time. And only for 5 gold pieces. Look, another red. Oh, okay. Double the red. He's a Dunmer, right? A red goes with him. I want to unequip. There we go. Yeah, that looks wonderful. A nice red. All right, so let's start making moves here to Sentinel. Hold on. Where? Let me read the note to see where the agent is. Greensley residence in Hemio. Okay, so let's take the boat to Hemio. It's in Sentinel, right? Hemio. Yes. How much is a boat? It's somewhat expensive, but the days aren't too bad. It's only 9 days. I want to do something for the Knightly Order, the Marin Order, and the Mages Guild. You're entering Hemio. I owe 7,000 gold pieces. Man, Draven could afford it, but it's gonna be a cut on what he wants to do. But at the time, he needed that, because I still remember the video. We needed a horse and cart, and we were just not making money. Okay, so this is the Greensley residence. Well done, sir. Let me cast this spell upon the bracer. There. The bracer is now safe and yours to keep. Not even death can hide a true descendant of Typus Septim from the Underking. King Lysandus did not die in the Battle of Cringane. He was slain by treachery before it. The monument to him in High Rock is an empty tomb. His remains were secretly taken to an ancient tomb in Menethia, which I will now reveal to you. I do not know who betrayed Lysandus, nor why his spirit haunts the city of Daggerfall, and not the battlefield of Cringane. I have kept my part of the bargain, and you have earned the gratitude of the Underking. So, we get to keep the bracer, which is unexpected. Because what then? Why did he send us to get it? So we now understand that King Lysandus did not die in the field of battle, like Uriel Septim VII assumed he was killed before that. So if there was people who saw him at the battlefield, then someone was pretending to be King Lysandus, and that's not too terribly complex to do. You don't need magic. I imagine they could have used like a full knight's helmet. You know, the ones, there's a lot of knight's helmets that, you know, block the face. Someone could have pretended to be Lysandus. And someone took his remains to a tomb in Menethia, and so they're confused as to why he's haunting Daggerfall. But we don't know who took his remains to that ancient tomb. So the plot is thickening, and we did figure out just a little bit more. So someone must have killed Lysandus, probably another noble, and we'll figure it out soon enough. But we got the information we needed. Does it say now? No. Powers are still unknown. So, figured out just a little bit more. I'm wondering if I should go to Sentinel. Is there like a time frame on this quest? Haunts the dungeons of the royal castle. It's in Sentinel, right? I'm wondering if I should handle that now. There's 2 towers over there, and I kind of want to investigate them. Your burden's quite heavy. So I'm thinking whether I want to do a guild quest first, or just handle the Prince Caralas stuff for the King of Worms. I kind of wish there was a more obvious way we can backstab the King of Worms, but he has information on King Lysandus, right? So we might have to do this for him. And yeah, I did not mean to attack him. I didn't even realize I pacified him. That's a terrible thing to do. Come on. We have to protect, ooh, a mithril katana. We have to protect the village of Hemio, and there's bandits over here. That's Draven's, job, isn't it? As a knight. I know he's not a knight in Hammerfell. He's a knight in High Rock, but, you know, still. A knight does what he has to do. Let's cast Fireball. I'm pretty sure I've been poisoned. There we go. They have gold, not too bad. Nothing too insane. Ooh, nice hits. They're not taking a lot of damage, though. I'm assuming it's because of the armor. We're slaying them with the hammer, which is good because that means we're going to get points in blunt weaponry. There we go, come on. Yeah, she's no longer interested. Okay. Would have spared you. An enchanted short skirt? Maybe we should identify it? I feel like he's poisoned, so we're just going to cast Cure Poison. And then we're going to save 2. Yeah, let's get some rest. Enemies who? Oh, harpies. Of course it's a harpy. There we go, and look, an airship. Do we have any food on us? No. I'm thinking we could go back and get some food. I mean, the village is right there. Yeah, let's go back, eat something at the tavern. I don't want to neglect the factions because they're starting to lower slowly. And I feel like if I do that main quest right now, we're just going to get launched into another main quest. And somebody will be like, yeah, you have, you know, 375 days to get to me, or I'm leaving and you'll never see me again, and then you can't complete the game. That sort of thing. Here's the tavern. Because the King of Worms, the creep that he is fortunately not rushing us. Parmesan eel? Or parmesan? What does that say? Sounds kind of nasty. Let's go with the venison pie. I mean, I'm pretty sure in Draven's Dunmer diet, he's probably eating like giant scuttlebugs and whatever. You know, you know how those Dunmer are. They eat all sorts of crazy stuff. The Kwama eggs, they actually look good though. Because can you imagine, like, they're probably like ostrich eggs. I don't know. Have you ever seen those? I'm just rambling now. But anyway, let's get to a city first. Pythinus. Let's go there. And we'll see what guilds they have. Maybe I could pay for training in blunt weapon. Maybe I could do just a quick quest. I don't think there's anything from Mara nearby, right? And we could sell the Mithril Katana. I might just enter the dungeon. Or go to High Rock and finish off some things for the knights. Let's see, is there a market square? This first city is really small. I mean, it's still bigger than a city in Skyrim. I mean, the cities in Skyrim, I wouldn't even consider them cities. I'd barely consider them hamlets. I barely would consider them hamlets, but, you know, for Daggerfall, this is small. Look at this detail here. Look at her. She's working. This guy's running around naked, this red guard. Look at this, it's beautiful. Really, really nice detail. Yeah, look at that. This guy looks like Cyrus. He looks really cool. And she's a beautiful red guard, taking Draven's breath away. Well, he'll leave her a bow. Alright, so what about this castle? Like, if these castles are quite different, I would love to, like, just explore every single castle. I mean, look at this layout. They're all beautiful. It's somewhat the same, but not exactly. There is differences. He's got food here. He's got a scarab. Who has a bed on an axe? Well, yeah. I mean, an axe on a bed, I should say. And I'm assuming this is the nobleman's room, because looks like wine. Man, he's got water here. What if he just rolls over and falls into the water? Right? That'd be problematic. Some books here, man. Yeah, I just love. I would love to see like an indie RPG, with these graphics, open world in the future. Hello, my lady. Wait, what is she doing? Oh, she's just standing on the bed. Why are you standing on the bed? Like, are you trying to entice somebody? Alright, let's get out of here. Because I could waste hours on such nonsense as exploring a castle. Alright, so this is the Mages Guild, right? This must be the Fighters Guild, so let's go east. And we might do a quest for the Mages Guild. And so forth. Maybe the Fighters Guild as well, if it's easy. Is Draven hungry? No, he's not hungry. Why is he so heavily encumbered? What's causing this? Maybe it's all the potions? We'll put away some of the potions if that's what it is. What else? Is it the rations? Where are the rations? Did we run out? Maybe it's... No, it's not the bracer. Huh. I think... Oh, it must be the gold. Yes, it's the gold. Okay. Let's put away 13,000. Much better. It was the gold. It was completely the gold. Will you train us in blunt weapons? 800 for a single session. You can also pay for 5 days. I'm wondering if that's worth it. Let's save. Right, and then let's check our blunt weapon right now. Wait, where is it? It was primary. 40. So, how much does she need for 5 days of training? 4,000. So we're gonna take out 5,000 gold from the wagon. No, not all of it, just 5,000. See how much it goes up. If it goes up by 10, then I think it will be worth it. Training, blood weapon, 5 days. You drop to the ground completely exhausted. You awaken 1 hour later. You have spent the last 4 days intensively training your blunt weapon skill, and you have improved it significantly. Now it's time to begin your 5th and final session. You're in the trainer practice for 3 hours. The trainer tells you to reflect on what you've learned and see if you could put it to good use. Okay, so you dropped exhausted again. You have not eaten properly in 4 days. Let's check real quick. 44. I'm guessing that's okay. It's kind of expensive for what it is. I assumed it would be 10. And I'm noticing a little conflict with the extensive training mod and the eating. He has not slept or eaten in days. It's kind of ridiculous, but you know, it's to be expected. But can you imagine that, like, role-playing wise? Like, he's training just so hard, he's just forgot to eat. It's not sustainable. Let's cast Recall here. And then we're going to stop by a tavern. There's one all the way to the left. And then after this we're going, I assume I'm going to Castle Sentinel or do something for the guilds, because I don't want to rush everything. I want to get some benefits from the castle. I also want to, you know, get an airship and so forth. So let's get going.